was preparing for childbirth, I learned all these like really beautiful visualizations about like rainbows and floating on a bed of mist, and they were lovely, truly. Like when I was pregnant, they really got me into this lovely calm state. And so naturally I thought, when I'm in childbirth, of course that's what I'll visualize, these like beautiful rainbow fairies and unicorns. That is not what came to me. What I saw during childbirth when I closed my eyes were huge dark waves that as the surge of the contraction started, they would pull me up, 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 up. And then when I reached the top of the wave, which usually coincided with the peak of the surge, then I would start flowing down the wave as the contraction would subside. And then that lull in between the waves was the lull in between contractions, where I would just like totally float there. And then as the next contraction started to pick up, I would see myself being pulled back up this dark wave. So it was a pretty, like intense, darker visualization, but it really served me because contractions were intense. They weren't this like light, airy thing that was happening to me. It was this more intense, very, very powerful sensation washing through my body. And a lot of times I call contractions surges because that's really more accurate. When we're having a contraction, the motions that our uterus is making is more indicative of kind of the motions that the ocean, that waves make, this kind of like pulling up and then pushing back. It is surging in so many ways. So when I saw and felt myself being pulled into these waves, it felt so right. And it felt so supportive of how I was experiencing childbirth. And so that's not to say you need to force yourself to have that visualization during childbirth, but I encourage you, when you're practicing different meditations or breathing techniques to prepare for childbirth, to toy around with that visualization. And as you breathe in, seeing yourself being pulled up this powerful wave. And as you're pulled up this wave, to envision summoning, the power of the ocean and of waves, because that is one powerful force. Water, waves, there's so much power. So envision yourself, pulling, summoning power from the wave to help you move through your own surge, your own wave. And then it's helpful too, because with waves, that they don't go up forever. There is a peak and then they do come back down. And so that helps you remember that this contraction that you're having will not last forever. It will peak and then it will start to come down. And as it comes down, that tension and the discomfort will flow away. Something else I like about this visualization is it is so simple. All you're doing is seeing yourself go up and down waves, up and down waves. It's very repetitive. It can be somewhat lulling in a way because it's so repetitive. So that's why it's my favorite. Super easy, doesn't take any practice to do this visualization. You just see the big wave and you feel yourself going up and down. And one thing you can practice is that idea of summoning that power from the wave and helping and having it help you get through any discomfort that comes with the surges. You can also couple this visualization with counting. And this can be a great way to distract your mind from thoughts like, ow, this hurts. This is the most uncomfortable thing that's ever happened to me. I don't know if I can survive this. Oh, yada, yada, yada. To just count. So when the contraction of the surge starts and you start to see yourself being pulled up that wave, start to count from 1 to 30. Because more often than not, the peak of discomfort, the peak of the surge hits around 30, give or take. So usually once you get to 30, pretty soon that wave will start to subside and a lot of that discomfort will start to go away. And just like knowing that there is a peak, there is a top to all waves, to know that eventually the numbers will stop, that you will get to 30, that you can survive until you get to 30. And all you have to do is keep breathing. All you have to do is you count up as you visualize that wave is just to keep breathing. That's all you have to do. And you will make it through those surges. You will make it through. All right, if you have any other visualizations that really worked well for you during childbirth, or one that you think you're going to try in your upcoming birth experience, please let me know in the comments below.